turn up when the bass drop.
Come on.
What's up, YouTube? This is Robbie here, YouTubing on the budget. Alright, so what I got here for y'all today, I bought two OEM Beats Audio subwoofer things, whatever you want to call it. So basically, I'm just using a shell, and I like the way it's set up. So I'm going to actually disassemble the Beats Audio, take that out. It's just something I'm trying. So if it doesn't work, I just basically wasted $200. So how you disassemble it? So this is just double-sided tape, and I reassemble it just to show y'all how to disassemble it. And then you get a T25, and you're gonna have like 6 of those going all the way around, of course. Once you take that out, this part comes off. And then this is the Beats subwoofer. Then you have 6 or 7 or 8 of those come off too. Also, T25 like that. And then you take the subwoofer out. It's an 8-inch subwoofer. But what I'm trying to do, and actually if you wanted to put a 10-inch, you probably can get away with putting a 10-inch right here. But I want to keep the Beats Audio covered. But I am going to cover up this, so that will be no longer in use. Nate from Rebad is going to make that for me. So let me show you what I'm trying to do, give y'all an idea. Okay, so this is how it comes factory, right? So I'm going to keep this look right here. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually paint this white around here. Paint the whole thing white. Like I painted this right here, so it can actually match my car. I still don't know if I'm going to get it painted custom by a painter or just spray paint. I don't know yet. And then, so what else I'm going to do, I'm going to also put it on this side as well. So I have 2 8-inch subwoofers hooked up to the external amplifier. So the only challenge for this side is I have to get a bracket custom made for it to fit right here, which wouldn't be no problem. I got a couple people I know could probably do that for me. So yeah, and I think it'll look good, and also get this one painted white. Like I said earlier, if this doesn't work, I basically spent like $225 on this stuff right here. So hopefully it works. It's really not a name brand, nothing. I didn't pay $89. I don't know why that's on there. But with the Bosch, it's a cheap brand, nothing crazy. The problem I had with these speakers, I couldn't find nothing to actually fit inside. So this is like it's the smallest speaker, of course. And if you see, it fits inside. But the issue I have is I can get 1, 2 right there could line up, but I can't get the other one. So I would have to like literally drill a hole to get the other ones lined up. Of course, the grill and stuff still goes. We'll still go over it. Some of y'all probably saying why I'm not using the actual Beats, because it sounds horrible. Hopefully this works. I don't want too much bass, but I want a little something. I think 2/8 would be good. And then it'd be way better than a factory sound. It's gonna be nice though to see both of those. To see both of those extra speakers on either side painted white. I think it's a good look. And then once I do my airbags, because yes, I am bagging it. And then this is the tank right here, actually, for the airbags. And once I airbag it, I'm gonna have the tank in the back with the compressor and hard lines, and it should look very good. The white, I want to paint the tank white as well. And I'm thinking about if I have enough room to put the amp somewhere up there. I don't really want to see the amp, so it might be up here. I don't know yet, but we'll go from there, guys. So I was doing some research, and I noticed it's a subwoofer spot right there where you see that little black stuff at. Actually, let me show you. You see that little hole? So a subwoofer is supposed to be inserted there as well, so I might add another one right there. So I might have 3 8-inch subwoofers. I'm not for sure yet. And what I'm trying to do right now is trying to see where I want to mount the actual amp. But I am thinking about going to add a subwoofer right there, so that'll give me 3 8-inch subwoofers, which will give the car a little bass, but I don't know yet. We shall see. Might take the spare tire out. I don't know yet. I really don't know. Man, you know what would be a good idea? Even putting, I don't know. Okay, so it's gonna go right there. I went ahead and bought another sub. I took the back deck off. Of course, you can see I ripped off this foam insulated sticky crap. Don't know what it is, really don't care. But rip that off. 400 watt subwoofer fits in there. Shoot, really. I wouldn't necessarily say perfect, but it fits in there good. So I see I'm gonna have to drill it don't fit in the factory screws, I don't think. No, it doesn't. It's a little bit too small, but I'm gonna put that sub right there, and then of course I'm gonna put 1, 2, so I have a total of 3 subs, and I'm gonna hook it all up to that at 1 amp. It should be no big deal. Yep, so that's it for now. I got a couple prices on painting this at the little pod, the speaker. So woofer speaker pods at a paint shop. Everybody's basically saying $350. I'm not gonna pay $350. So guess what I'm doing? Sanding to get it smooth. Got 2 of them to do, of course. Don't have no clue what I'm doing, but hey, you gotta get it done. Well, I'll try 2 different ways. Primer and white spray paint on this side, and Bulldog adhesive promoter basically for plastic for paint to stick on this side. So once this dry over here, I'm gonna spray it with the white to see how that does. If I don't like that, I'll just send it back down and just do it this way. So what I'm about to do on this one though, I'm gonna sand it down. This is just 1 coat too. I'm gonna sand it down and then respray it with another 2 or 3 coats. This is just 1 coat. Don't spray all the way back here, of course. It still has a little texture on it, but you really can't tell. Okay, so the Bulldog and the primer worked out the same. That's the only flaw I have, but it came like that when I bought this one on eBay. But it looks pretty good. Like I said, it still has the texture. That's after sanding it down. I was being too lazy to sand it down. And one of my friends told me, it's gonna look stupid if you don't sand it down. Well, I guess I'm gonna look stupid because I'm impatient. But the overall look for the pods looks really good. So guys, this is the rough draft of what I'm trying to get it to look like. Looks pretty cool, don't it? So you got 8-inch sub over there. 8-inch sub over there. So I'm getting this bracket actually made to fit right here. And then of course I already have that bracket. But this is the look I'm trying to get. So I still gotta do some more coats, and then I'm gonna clear it and then install the subwoofer. So I'm not gonna do it every step by step, guys, sake of the video, because it'd be 20 minutes long if I do that. So this is the actual grill from the Beats Audio. So you see how it doesn't match up, of course. So what I'm gonna have to do is just mark the area where it's at, and then I'm gonna get a grinder and just grind into the hole, and then the nut will fit on it and make it tight and stay in this spot. So that's what I'm gonna do from there. I had to drill a hole right here and use the grinder to like cut into it. Focus. Yeah, there you go. So hopefully it works. If it works, then I'm done. I just gotta wire it and put it back together, but it should work. So let's see. All right, not finished product, but this is the look, guys. This is the look. 2 8-inch subwoofers, usually the Beat Pods. Also, I'm gonna have an extra subwoofer up there. So a total of 3 8-inch subwoofers, 400 watts each. One of the pieces to the puzzle I've been missing, still waiting on the bracket that I'm getting made for this side. Yeah, so this is a low converter with remote. So this basically hooks up to your rear speakers and then RCA to the amplifier, and it gives the subwoofer signal, some crap like that, I guess. I'm not 100% sure, but this is what I've been missing. I'm gonna go ahead and start installing everything. I'm not gonna show y'all how I'm installing it. There's plenty of videos on YouTube how to do that. So, as soon as I was about to start installing everything, the brackets came in. Well, not brackets, the bracket came in. So hopefully it fits. The only thing I would have to do is drill that hole up there, which shouldn't be too difficult. So if I have to make any modifications, I can do that myself. So I'm gonna install everything, get everything pre-wired, and go from there. All right, guys, so the bracket they made me was on point. I just had to drill the hole. That was it. So I ran the wires for the speakers. So in the process of me running the wires, I kind of scratched up the thing, but it doesn't matter. Still looks good. So I lost a screw over here, so I have to go to Home Depot to get a replacement screw. And knowing my OCD, I'll probably just get 2 to even with that one, just spray it black. But so far so good. Now I'm just wiring up the amp right now. And then wiring up the rest of the stuff. I'll probably do the low output converter last, since I have to tap into the back speakers. And that should be it. Oh, I have to get more speaker wire for the rear sub to run down here as well. But the subs are officially mounted in, well, taped in and mounted. And we'll go for there. Alright guys, so give you a quick update on what's going on so far. So I got the low output converter almost there. I got the remote that goes to the amplifier right here, power and ground. I just gotta hook this up, and then the only thing, oh, I forgot to run the RCAs, and then I gotta run the RCAs, of course, all the way to the amp. And then once I get everything up here installed, so what I want to do next, I want to wire the actual speakers, get that taken care of, put the liner back at the top, because I want to get all that taken care of, and then I'll hook everything else down here. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Taking a lot more time than I expected, but hey, you want to make sure you very, very cautious on doing all this wiring and making sure everything is perfect. And I'm also trying to do a way that you can't see as much wiring as possible, because I don't want to see no wires. I hate seeing wires. Finally finished. Look at all this chaos. Man, I am so happy how it turned out. Man, I'm speechless. So it's exactly how I wanted it. You can't hear too much on the outside, but the inside is booming. 3/8 is booming. So, man, I can't record. I might have to go get my GoPro or something, but I'm going to, dang, but you know what's so suck? Copyright. I'm gonna play a little bit inside. Hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted, and we'll go from there. Man, it sounds awesome. So remember, I added 3 8s, 1, 2, and then 1. Of course, up there. Sounds amazing, amazing. So I'm gonna put everything back together. Finished product, finally done, guys. I have 3 8s, 3/8 subwoofers in my trunk. I just did it with the pods to give it a better look. And of course, when I get my bags, tank's gonna go right there. Compressor, hard lines. And I'm thinking about wrapping this all red like my interior. Don't know yet, but there it goes. Sound is pretty good for 10s. I mean for 8s. Sound is pretty good for 8s, 3/8. Because remember, I got one up there too. It beats really hard. It beats inside versus outside, which is what I wanted. So that's a plus. But yeah, sounds really good, very clear. Very happy with the product. This is Robert, YouTube It on the Budget, signing out. Peace.